The history of Algeria is rich and diverse, shaped by various cultures, civilizations, and events over millennia. Here's a brief overview. 1. Ancient times. The region of present-day Algeria has been inhabited since prehistoric times. It was home to various indigenous Berber tribes, such as the Numidians and the Getulians. These tribes had their own languages, cultures, and political structures. 2. Phoenician and Carthaginian influence. In the first millennium BCE, Phoenician traders established colonies along the Algerian coast, notably Carthage, which became a powerful empire in the Mediterranean. The Carthaginians exerted influence over the coastal regions of Algeria. 3. Roman rule. Algeria came under Roman rule in the 2nd century BC after the defeat of Carthage in the Punic Wars. The region became known as Numidia and later Mauritania, and it was an integral part of the Roman Empire for several centuries. Roman influence left significant architectural and cultural legacies in Algeria. 4. Vandal and Byzantine rule. After the decline of the Western Roman Empire, Algeria was briefly ruled by the Vandals before being reconquered by the Byzantine Empire in the 6th century CE. 5. Islamic conquest. In the 7th century, Arab Muslim armies began their conquest of North Africa. By the 8th century, most of Algeria had come under Islamic rule. Arab settlers and Muslim Berber tribes established various dynasties and kingdoms, such as the Fatimids and the Almoravids. 6. Ottoman rule. In the 16th century, Algeria fell under the control of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans established the Regency of Algiers, which became a center of piracy and trade in the Mediterranean. 7. Colonialism. In the 19th century, European powers, particularly France, began to establish colonial control over Algeria. The French conquest of Algeria was marked by prolonged resistance from Algerian nationalist leaders, such as Emir Abdelkader. But ultimately, Algeria was fully colonized by France in 1830. 8. Algerian War of Independence. The struggle for independence from French rule began in the mid-20th century, culminating in the Algerian War of Independence 1954 to 1962. The National Liberation Front (FLN) led the armed struggle against French colonial rule. After a long and bloody conflict, Algeria gained independence on July 5, 1962. 9. Independent Algeria. Following independence, Algeria faced numerous challenges, including political instability, economic difficulties, and social tensions. The country underwent various political and economic reforms, including land redistribution and nationalization of industries. 10. Modern Algeria. Since independence, Algeria has experienced periods of political unrest, including a civil war in the 1990s between the government and Islamist insurgents. Despite these challenges, Algeria remains an important player in regional and international politics, particularly in North Africa and the Arab world. It possesses significant natural resources, including oil and gas,